How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Set, and welcome to Stellaris Apocalypse. Paradox was kind enough to provide me with a review code to the new expansion coming to Stellaris on the 22nd. You should be watching this probably on the 19th, so that is Monday, and the 22nd is Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. So there's a few days. We have 3 or 4 days until the release of the expansion to take a look at stuff, and I appreciate that as always from Paradox's side of things. The new expansion, Apocalypse, as you might imagine, is focused on apocalyptic stuff, but in general it seems to be like a war focus, sort of almost like the equivalent of Art of War for EU4, which I'm really excited for. I'm gonna go in and list off the main features that they list here real quick. Of course, there is a free patch as always. However, I don't actually know off the top of my head all the features for the free patch. But I do know that in the expansion are world destroyers, Death Star type things, things that are able to destroy planets. That is the whole point of the thing. The whole name, Apocalypse, revolves around that. There is giant, capital ships, sort of, called Titans that have been added. There are Marauders, which are supposedly we'll see how they work, but I believe they're supposed to be sort of like the, Mongols or space Mongols, sort of. They go around as mercenaries, but they can also take over land but they're nomadic a lot of the time. They're not necessarily even mercenaries, but they're nomadic warriors that sort of fight on the fly. There are new Ascension perks and civics, and I'm reading this right off the page. You can go and read it yourself. And some new music, which is nice. But I am really excited for all of that, but I'm really just excited to be able to play Stellaris again and get into it, because I have not played it in a long time, and been able to get really into it. And I've always wanted to get super into it, but I have not been able to so far. So I actually have already made a empire that we're going to be playing as for this campaign. We're going to be playing as the Elven Emperium. I did this just before I started the recording. Essentially, I don't feel like doing I didn't feel like doing anything too exotic. I didn't feel like doing anything weird. So I was like, well, let's just do an alternate history thing where there were, the backstory is basically that there were elves on Earth, and then along with humans, and then they took over Earth. So now there's just elves. It is called the Elven Emperium. It is a theocratic monarchy, so it's like an empire that also has some spiritual elements, but it basically will have a ruler that will always be in charge. A strong central government. We are a free haven with migration attraction. We'll talk about that in a second. We're an efficient bureaucracy, so we get more core systems. We are xenophile because I do want to have more I'm sort of role-playing as these elves, because there's myriad versions of elves in fantasy and stuff. These elves are sort of, in my mind, similar to normal elves in that they are, they live a little longer. They don't breed as much because they live longer. They are a little weak. They're still a little frail, not super strong physically. And then beyond that, I've sort of role-played that they are very accepting and sort of tolerant of other species living within their borders. And in fact, they try to use other species to help further the interests of the Empire and the planet. They use other species. That's why they try to attract new immigrants, new migrants. That's why they're xenophile. And then they're going to try to use, because they are weak and not the best with army damage and stuff, they try to use other people and they're not, they can't grow as quickly. They use migrants to sort of fuel the Empire, meanwhile keeping themselves as the ruling class, but in a pretty tolerant way, not in a bad way. I also specifically chose Fanatic Spiritualist and Traditional, not even for roleplay necessarily, but mostly because I have had the Utopia expansion for a long time. I've only played one game with it, really, and even then I didn't get too far, and I really just want to be able to look at more of the civics and figure out how that works better, because it seems really cool and fun. What I did try out with it seemed fun. So I want a chance to use more civics. So with 30% more monthly unity, we should be pretty good for that. And conformist just means that, you know, our elves will always pretty much follow the government, and that kind of goes along with the idea of a strong and unified government. So we are starting on Earth in the Sol system, a continental world, nothing out of the ordinary there. Here's our symbol. We're using avian ships because I like how they look sleek. We're using avian cities because I like the arching and like you know, kind of cool architecture. I think it kind of fits the Elven aesthetic in my mind. They also have, I think this is part of the free expansion, or the free patch at least. They added a whole bunch of stuff, I believe. So nothing in galaxy shapes, but they added a lot of new sliders, which is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, that's the other thing in the free patch, I believe, is the abandoned gateways, wormhole pairs and stuff. Let's see. Let's just go through from the top. AI empires, I think I want to go for a little more. Like, I don't want to do a huge map. In fact, I might do like a medium map. Let's do a large map, and I'm going to put like 16 other empires. Advanced AI starts 1 to 3, Fallen Empires 1 to 3. Oh, that's interesting. You can randomize. Okay, I get it. Marauder Empires 2. Yeah, I think this seems pretty good. Tech Tradition Cost. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Habitable World seems pretty good. Primitive Civilizations. I honestly kind of don't like primitive civilizations that much because they're just kind of more work. You have to find them and stuff. We're going to turn it down a little bit. Crisis Strength. I think I'm fine with it being 1.25, you know? That's fine with me. Mid-game start year. Music is a little loud. I'll have to switch that once I get in game. This control with the early stuff, such as machine uprising, and that's right. I think that's like they've added a lot of mid-game events. They've added more like the Marauders are supposed to be mid-game things. I think sort of when they established their own empires. Yeah, that seems pretty. Oh wait, that's 2,300. That's a little soon, isn't it? I think I'm gonna turn that back a little bit, or yeah, turn it back a little bit. AI aggressiveness. I like normal. Difficulty, normal. Empire placement, random. Advanced neighbors is on. Sure. Hyperlane density. So this is the other thing, is that they hyperlanes are the default now, which I personally really like. I also, hold on, I hope this doesn't reset it. I want to check something real quick. They don't have it, so I think they took also out the choosing a weapon type to start with, which is interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. I also forgot to mention real quick that I will have it possible. I'm not gonna lock it in, but we will have it possible that the Kawaii Fox Empire, another empire created there, also a third kind of monarchy, that's possible for them to spawn, as well as the United Spider Directorate, which is, they're spiders. That's why I did that. But anyways, let's get back to where we were. Yeah, this looks like it's the same. So I believe Hyperlane is all you can use to start with now. Wormholes coming later, and I really like that decision, honestly. The Hyperlanes are the best way to play the game. I think 1 times is good. Abandoned gateways. Sure. Iron Man mode is on. That is fine by me. To be honest, we probably shouldn't have that many. Let's do 14. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into the game. I'm glad I did the Empire creation off screen, because that gives me, now I know what we're doing. I should also mention the ship names. The prefix or whatever for ship titles is the EE, Elven Emperium blank, and the name set is using a Roman name set, which is why her name, our starting empress's name, is Lucia Ignatius. So anyways, here we are in Stellaris. It's been a little while since I played. So what is this blue line? That's weird. That's our borders, isn't it? Okay. So here is the galaxy. Whoa, it looks like they changed the algorithm. It's really condensed in the center. and spread out at the edges. That makes it look a lot more realistic. That's cool. I hate that we're in the center because it means everything's going to be so packed together. But that's okay. This looks interesting. Graphically, I don't see anything right off the bat that's been changed. But hey, let's go and get right into it. And we'll see what happens as we go. And again, because I haven't played Stellaris nearly as much as like U4, some events I might see and think that they are new events, but they might have been in here for a patch or two. So you're gonna have to forgive me when that happens. We shouldn't do anything like that. We do have a surplus of food right now, so I don't think we really need to mess with that right now. Oh god, this is why I have coffee. You see. Okay, research speed right at the beginning seems like it's pretty good. I should also, growth speed as well, kind of offset our thing. I should mention as well, it would be nice to get this right away for the hangers, but I don't know, we don't, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I should mention as well that oh yeah, that's right, they also added, you can do like orbital installments or like solar wide installments, like a giant starbase in the middle of a solar system to sort of exert your control of area. And I believe with that they've also fleshed out the way that you focus in on specific bases instead of bases just having modules that you add on now. I believe as with this one, yeah, they have specific types. So this is a starport. Other times you could do, yeah, you can have like a star hold. It's an upgrade, huh? But you can also, I think, do maybe other types completely. Like instead of a starport, you maybe have like a defensive, like a starport and a star hold are both, I believe, for building stuff. You can I think you might be able to do other stuff like just a weapons platform, stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and so it starts at outpost. That's another cool system, or a system that I'm glad that they've fleshed out. So there's buildings and modules. Okay, wow. We have Anchorage, Alaska. Naval capacity. That's cool that that's unlocked right away. Gun batteries, missile batteries, trading hubs, energy credits 4. Wow. Okay. So they have so you can focus in more. That's so cool. What am I looking for? This is our starbase capacity. Oh, okay. So you have outposts, and then you can only have a certain number of star bases. Naval capacity, and there's we can have 5 systems total. Wow, this is interesting. Yeah, we probably won't build anything right off the bat, obviously, but 2 torpedo weapon, medium-sized weapon slot. So that's interesting, huh? Oh, okay, and then it does defense platforms. You build. That's interesting. So defense platforms actually can move now. Wow. Oh, this looks different. Wow. Oh my god, you can build more than one ship in parallel at a time. That's amazing. I can't talk. This is so cool. See, I get why they call this 2.0 now. It is drastically that's like a lot of drastic changes. Oh, and also they just hit 1.9, I think. And they didn't feel like doing 1.10. Which is fair, but I think they did kind of mean for this to be like the big game-changing patch. And so far, I mean, we haven't even done anything yet, but so far it seems to be the case. Let's not do anything until we get a better idea of what we are working with. So, for instance, can you... Why can't I get... It's kind of annoying. I can't, like, click on... You're not... Do we already have it scanned? That makes sense, actually. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I think that was another minor change, is that you start with your, you start with everything, Oh, that's another thing. Yeah. So you start with your starting system fully surveyed. I forgot about this. I had read about this too, that you can only... That's really nice, actually. You have to have science ship to explore new stuff. That's actually really good because it means that you can't just explore the military ship everywhere. The science ships have more use. You have to be careful. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, yeah, that's cool. Can we set an escort? Okay, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty glad to see like options like that, changes like that are minor but make you change the way you play. It's nice. I'm assuming they're waiting for the dudes there. High Priest Marcus Ignatius. Oh no, I forgot to change the titles for the males. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Because for the females, it's like High Queen and High Princess. And for the males, it's still going to be High Priest. Darn, that's... I always forget you have to switch to males on the thing there. Are you going to go? Oh, this is a research station, not... a ship. Oh. That makes more sense. It's a Europa research station. That is silly. Hold on. Hold on. Oh god. Alright, cool. Well, those guys should go ahead and do that. I suppose we should build mining stations first. And then after that we'll build the research stations. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. It's hot still. Yeah. Oh. Hey, nice. Yeah, I am, the way the borders look is a little weird, to be honest. It's just like, huh. Yeah, I'm curious how that's gonna look once we start getting more stuff. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of graphical changes, wow. To the way the galaxy map looks, at least. And I'm not sure how long we'll go with this campaign, necessarily, because I do have, like, most of the time, if you're new to the channel, most of the time I play EU4. Sometimes I play CK2, and I do Stellaris on stream occasionally, but I'm not a super Stellaris obsessed person. But I do like the game. I genuinely like the game. I think it's a good game. And with that, I feel like I need to play more of it, but sometimes it just, there's other stuff in the way of that. But I will also probably be doing a stream series or something, which should be fun. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long the series will go, but it should go a little bit. I'm probably gonna, on the stream, do like a one planet challenge thing, because they actually made something specifically for that, where you start with a 25 tile Gaia world and that's all you can do and stuff like that. But no, I think that I am but I think I will go a little bit, I think I'm gonna go long enough with this campaign. I'll try to make it to like the late game, but if we don't make it that far, at least want to see like the planet destroying weapons, the giant fortresses, the Titan class ships, all that stuff, the cool stuff that changes the mid and then late game, and like maybe a crisis or two, which I've never even seen. So yeah, here is the traditions. Of course, I have played enough to know the basics of the traditions, but I'm still not an expert at like which ones functionally are the best ones or not. Starbase capacity. You can start with one additional pop. Effect on increased tradition code. I think I like to go expansion early on, because you're going to be expanding. It's pretty makes sense to me. Prosperity, domination we don't need right now. I am planning to be relatively warlike. We're going to use wars when it's reasonable and when it's necessary to expand. And then we're going to try to incorporate those species peacefully afterwards. That's part of our whole roleplay thing. That stuff is fine. Supremacy is better than domination, per se. I think domination is more like yeah, tributaries and vassalage, which I don't care for. I don't care about diplomacy at all. Discovery is fine, but I don't. Yeah, again, I don't think it's great. I think expansion right now, and then harmony and prosperity maybe. We'll see. But certainly, I think this colony development speed is halved. That seems pretty good. Adopting all of them raises your core systems by 2. I really like that for us. We're going to be very like administrative, hands-on, trying to rule our empire efficiently. And yeah, that should be good. And we're supposed to, we're having with a strong central government. That's part of the sort of the idea there. So we can build a starbase outpost, which I wonder if it's the exact same as a frontier outpost, if it's been changed at all. Oh my god, a continental world. Well, that is what we'll be going for. It's Alpha Centauri, isn't it? It's probably like the actual Alpha Centauri, I'm assuming. That's good. We'll colonize that ASAP. We should look at the planet. Yeah, so let's go ahead and build a hydroponics farm there. Our scientists leveled up. That's good. Discovery of alien life. Nice. It's an 18 planet world, which tile planet, which is really good. Like, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's above average. Pretty good world too. We'll put our base right there, and that'll be a really good spot. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good. That's good indeed. Wait. Was it saying that there was like life on Alpha Centauri? Oh god, wait, pause.
Situation log updated.
No. There's not like a primitive species. That's I was worried about that because that would be bad.
System server.
So I like how it shows you the station that's there too, which makes sense. It used to do that with other stuff, but like, So what is it? Habitable worlds survey 8. Okay. What do we get as a reward? Nothing? Huh. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Really, as soon as we get like up to... No, we could already probably build a colony ship.
Tile blocker cleared.
I'm gonna wait till you have like 100 minerals so we're not completely empty. A little backup just in case, Just in case of what? I don't know. I'm curious to see what changes have been made to like balance and gameplay in that aspect of the game. Also, it looks like there's fleet size, command limit usage. Okay, so you do have to split up your fleets now, which is nice. That's nice. Might get annoying. I could see it being annoying eventually when it's like huge fleets. You have like 20 fleets. We'll see. I'm not sure how that will be. We have to end this episode here in a second, but we'll go just a minute longer. Just a minute longer. We have hit our food cap, which is nice. That's nice. That is good. That is what you want to see. Oh, we have enough for another tradition. Again, we might as well keep going with this one until we finish it, because right now I don't see any any pressing reason for any of the other ones. Like, eventually we'll want to spread out a little bit in the future, and we might not just focus on one. But for right now, I think this is good. Let's go for this route real quick. I think both of those are going to be better. Like the new life one, we could try to get. It'd be good to get before we even colonize. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I think. Oh, I think that should be fine. Hold on, one sec. While we are early on, we should try to maybe like enact some edicts or something. Where do you do that? I don't even remember. Edicts, yeah. Okay. We only have monthly unity. Again, lasts 11 years, costs 180 up front. I like the ones that cost, up front, because then you're not going to be like, wishing you hadn't done it later, or having to pay along the way. I don't know. You might wish that you hadn't done it later. Refugees welcome is what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Core world's population. All species. Yeah, that's fine. We don't really care as long as they work with us. Initial border, first contact protocol, resettlement allowed, indiscriminate. Food stockpiling. Food stockpiling is interesting because it gives you more room for food so that if you do go negative, it can last longer. But then you don't hit the bonuses. It takes a while to reach that bonus point. I would say we should, if we want to switch it, we should probably switch it now. And I think it is a good idea to do, honestly. I don't really see any downside once you get to that. It's just, you know, the fact that it takes so long. Unrestricted wars is fine. Slavery is prohibited. Yeah, okay. Map the stars. Survey speed. I mean, it's useful early on, but let's do this for now. Yeah, that's fine.
System survey complete.
What about our shipyard? What can we do? So we already have one shipyard part. I'm sorry for slurping. Probably would be good to do some stuff here. Let me guess, all of our scientists, yeah. Capacity we don't really need. Trading hub could be good. I don't know though. Oh, we're about to get a new pop.
Research.
There we go. Growth speed as well, which is really nice. Off-road trading company, like the game. Trading hubs get +2. I mean, that seems pretty darn good. Because I might do one of those anyways. I'm kind of thinking. Monthly Unity +5 is really good, though. Let's do that. Let's do that first. I think I might want to build a trading hub to get the, get the energy credits up more.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I think we should. Because we're gonna need some more power to power a colony ship for a little bit, and then more ships, more things. So let's look at Alpha Centauri, the planet. What is it gonna focus on? Well, so because basically, I like to normally try to specialize. Of course, it looks like Alpha Centauri is not really going to be one of the ones we specialize. It'll probably be a good mix of everything, but mostly food and minerals is what it seems. Oh yeah, that's right. We got that right out of the bat. Let's go for that. It offsets our weak thing a little bit, not completely. Oh, coffee's hot. I actually
Construction complete.
I actually love the music in this game. It is so good. I don't think anyone like disputes the fact that the music in this game is great. Even when the game was newer and it had some like issues that people had with the game, and even up until now, it still had some stuff that people would improve upon. But I think, as an aside, I personally think the game has gotten like a lot better. It's gone from good to great. But with the music has always been good. That's one thing that I think most people agree on. It's so like ambient. I'm very curious to see what these things do. This one, I think, applies retroactively, so I'd rather do this. And we should probably start building now a... Wait, can we? That's not good. Why can't we... Oh no. The starbase is the space station. Use it. Huh. I'm really interested in seeing how this works. Research speed plus 5% is good. Let's get a better reactor. I don't know where the option to do that went. That's a little strange. What if we come over here? Okay. Oh. So you can only... So you have to expand the borders first now. That's nice. Okay, that's what I thought might have happened. And let me guess. Okay. And the station is around the star. That's so much better. Because now when you put the station around the star, then it's like everything is focused in one place. It's not like you have multiple planets in one system and then one of them can't be defended. Oh my god, that makes so much more sense. And I'm assuming you probably have to destroy the star, space station before you can go to the planet, which means that you can actually focus on defense reasonably. Hold on, I'm shifting in my chair. Oh hey, I went way over in time from what I said I was gonna do. Alright, well, enjoy this longer than normal first video to the series, to the Elven Emperium. That's what I'll call it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more if you want to, see more of these videos. I play a lot of grand strategy games, and I like Stellaris a lot. I may not play it, a ton after the initial, couple weeks here, but I am going to play it for a while, and I do play a lot of other games too. So thank you for watching. Please go and leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.